What's up, my beautiful, beautiful people? So, I wanted to come in real quick because once again, I've been having a lot of downloads and I just want to get into it. So, I'm trying to get this. That's like perfect. Anyway, so I wanted to talk really quick about mind control. And it's a few things I want to get on real quick here. So I'm from the South, so I naturally talk slow, but I want to speed this up so I can get this out. In general, we usually don't like when people that we can see, okay, we don't like when people try to control us. A lot of us have an issue with that. I have an issue with that. And, when there's a manipulation involved, I just did a video. I don't think I posted it, but I did a video the other day talking about that. How people can have certain intentions and their intentions may not be the best intentions when coming into your life. And with that, they will try to control you and manipulate you and all that kind of stuff. So on that aspect, we don't like when people do that to us. Okay. It can put us in a state of anger. It could put us in a state of rage. Somebody can say something to us and it could trigger you. And, and we are very much aware when people are doing that to us. And I know that I usually don't speak about things that are happening in the media because honestly, I really don't give a fuck. And it's not that I don't care about the things that are happening to innocent people out here. I'm not saying that because I'm a mother. So yeah, I can understand and relate to certain things because I'm in this world too, physically. My body is here. So I'm not saying that I don't give a fuck about the tragic things that are happening. I'm not saying that. And I'm aware of the things that are happening out here. But what I'm saying is I don't give a fuck about it to the point where it controls my mind. And I know that there are always some things out there in the media that are intentionally put out there to control your mind. And so that's where I'm getting at. There, in narcissism, it speaks about Archons. And I've talked about the Archons before in some of my videos where these entities are put in place to basically wreak havoc on this planet in a sense where it's dealing with mind control. If you don't have control of your mind, these Archons can step on in and take control. And I really feel like the shit that is intentionally put into the media, I really feel like the people here on this planet, there are some who are in direct connection with these Archons, and they are allowing these Archons to use them to put out certain shit into the media that has people, especially my people, in a fucking emotional wreck state. And these Archons play off your emotions when you do not have control of your emotions. There are certain stories, that circulate around that tend to, again, with my people, get us in an uproar. And I just want to say, I can't stress enough for us to have control over our minds. Because whether you may not even believe, just go look up the demiurge in narcissism. Go check that out, and also look up Archons and form your own opinion about it. But what I've come to know is that there are entities that will use people on this physical plane to cause confusion, to cause destruction, and to cause oppression on people and on specific people, a race of people at that matter. But I feel like it really don't boil down to race, maybe in a sense with Archons, because at the end of the day, they just want to eat and they feed off of you and the shit that you react to and the things that you just don't allow yourself to have control over. They feed off of that. So if you don't like when somebody in the physical is using you, manipulating you, why would you be okay with the unseen doing the same? I know that there's an unseen. I can't be swayed no other way. I know that there's an unseen world. As above, so below. As within, so without. So all I'm saying is, don't be so quick to react to these stories that you see. I'm not saying that they're not true. I'm not saying that the shit is not really happening. Are people being murdered out here? Absolutely. Absolutely. Are children being taken and abducted and trafficked? Absolutely. Is organ harvesting real? Absolutely. This shit is real. So I'm not saying that the shit is not happening out here. But what I'm saying is keep control of your mind, keep control of your thoughts, and keep control of your emotions. I'm going to share this story real quick and I'm going to go. I remember a few years back before I came into this awakening. And I remember sitting with someone and we were watching Basketball Wives. So this is not a shot at Basketball Wives or any of those women. I'm just giving a point here, is that when I was watching that show, I found myself getting very upset and very emotional and very wrapped up into the story that was being presented on this show. And we sat up there and watched maybe like 6 or 7 episodes back to back to back. And by that last episode, I was really feeling some type of way. I was upset. I was confused. I was irritated. There was a lot of fighting going on. There was a lot of arguing going on. And I found myself bringing in that same energy into myself. And that's when it dawned on me, like, what the fuck just happened? Why am I upset? Why am I aggravated? Why do I feel this way? I'm not the one arguing. I'm not the one fighting. I couldn't understand why I was feeling that way. Now I understand. Because the shit that is being promoted on this television is engineered to get into your fucking nervous system and have you all upset. Especially when you do not have control over your mind and your thoughts. These motherfuckers out here, they know that. And they intentionally put shit on the TV. And they know for some people, it's going to get you in an uproar. And it's going to get you going out here in these streets and doing some shit that is going to possibly have you next on the news. So all I'm saying again, go look into Archons, go look into Demiurge. Shit, just go look into any type of social engineering. The shit is fucking real out here. And I can't stress enough that these Archons are working with people on this physical plane to have you out here fucked up in your head if you do not get control. So with that being said, let's get it together. And I don't talk about a lot of shit that's happening in the media and all of that kind of stuff, because my whole focus for myself and for this channel is to help people rise above this bullshit. Rise above it, because you are not of this world. You're just in it, in this flesh suit. Okay? So let's get it together, y'all. It's just too much going on, and I don't want y'all to get wrapped up in this shit, because this ain't really your fight. Get control of your mind, get control of your thoughts, get control of your emotions, and you'll start to see things in a whole different perspective. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.